Yeah, man, me up, man. See? Yeah, man. Me have to do that show, yeah. In the night, I have to do that show, yeah. Very important for me to do it, yeah? All right? Yeah, man. Them show you very important. Very important to the people, them. Jamaica. Because the needs are coming now and them tell you what with the needs and everything and all the needs. You know, the needs are diamond and, you know, it will help everybody now and, you know, you have an identity, your card where, you know, it foolproof and one bag an answer story. An answer story. Straight an answer story. Because I'm going to show about identity theft now. I'm going to play some videos. I'm going to show the item about identity theft. Yeah? Yeah, real identity theft. I remember I know what I talk about first world countries. So I look in America and I look in North America and the thing they say. So I want to look for real identity theft. Yeah. We have one. Yeah, there Kingston story. Yeah, man. General Entertainment. Gloria. Oh. See? Look on this now. Now listen, the Prime Minister sell him NIDS. And listen what I say. I'm going to show you something about identity theft. More of the people of Jamaica, listen. More want to look on this. Because the NIDS, what they matter about, supposed to cut out everything and supposed to keep it safe. And if you have the #1 country in the world and them still not care what them do, them can't cut out identity theft. It'll tell you say, Jamaica Prime Minister chat bullshit. Yeah. It's just so glorious like when them attack. See? So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you this. And I'm going to listen to what I say. First of all, I'm going to play the identity theft. I'm going to play some things. So I'm going to for the news because you can get it there. And then I'm going to listen what the Prime Minister say after. I'm not play him first. I'm play him last. See? And then I'm going to compare what I say with them NIDS to what we see. See? People used to have them social security number upon them driver's license. Them remove it for a reason. Can't make people get a social security number because them build things. A little youth, people fraud up him things, and when you look him more money in my kid, them won't know. I be that go on. And $1 billion what I think it worth every year. Billions. See? Yeah, man. You understand? So you have to have Equifax and like thing the union, TransUnion and them thing there. If you check your credit score and keep, you know, you join Equifax, you know, they may keep your thing and anybody touch your thing, them can pay a fee every when I win, you know? Like a monthly fee and, you know, you can do that too. And them manage your thing and, you know, credit score and everything. So I could just jump in at this. Where I say impress, you there uplift there for me 2 cents. Yeah, man, where I say, man. Yeah, man, everything good? See? All right, so I could look on this. This Jamaica, I want to look on this and look on it good. And then listen, government are telling us, say, and ask if that card when they come with the needs or the money where them go buy for go spend. If it's so glorious and it's a save Jamaica now and digitalize and go and put on database. Yo. Them for go the foolishness, you know. I'm gonna fix up to get to them, no man. Just create some job for the people, them, no man. It's bad. Look on this.
Identity theft cost us $56 billion last year, according to the federal government, and the problem is growing.
It's a lot of money. Tonight, consumer investigator Steve Spracia shows you one way the criminals can steal your ID and tells us what to do if you have already been victimized.
My childhood friend messaged me and told me that DHHS was helping us with the one-time grant that we didn't have to pay back.
What Sandra Garcia didn't realize at the time was her friend's account had been hacked, and it was a scammer posing as a government agent who was about to steal all of her personal information.
He said, this is easy. Let me check my database because I have a few questions for you.
The few questions included all this personal information. Later, that request began to bother Garcia, and the red flags began flying.
Why did he want my mother's maiden name?
Then there was this warning. Keep quiet about all of this and don't talk about it.
This man asked you to keep this a secret.
Yes, to keep it a secret because the money will soon be running out.
He also asked for a photo, supposedly to ensure the FedEx delivery man would know who he was giving the money to. At this point in the interview, we had to assume that Garcia's identity had been stolen, and we asked her son to join us on the Zoom call so we could outline steps he'd need to take to help his mother combat this before it got worse. If you've had your identity stolen, here's what you need to do. File a report with the Federal Trade Commission. Notify companies of your stolen identity. Place a fraud alert on your credit reports and freeze your credit. I'll tell you how to do that in my online story. The FTC also has a recovery program you can download online. It'll walk you through the process step by step. Speed is crucial when it comes to identity theft. Federal law limits your liability to $50 if you report it within 2 days to the FTC. The longer you wait, the bigger your liability. Working for you, I'm consumer investigator Steve Spracia.
You're a consumer investigator. So identity theft are real things. That's number one. So when I'm tell us that the NIDS somewhere with the NIDS and make I use this, me just government, come on man, stop putting in a debt, man. Because if you're gonna use the TRN for the NIDS number, everybody have them TRN already. You know, everyone put it on the driver's license now for people just steal it. That's why Jamaica now have not certain value at certain things, see? Because I eat everybody I see. You don't want people see a social security number. Because then remove that. If you want to keep that safe. And identity theft, that not stop. You see me I say? Yeah, man. No, man, but I serious note. See? So if this is US, and you're much billion, you're much billion, but identity theft. Eh? All right. So I'm going to show now, and the execute thing now, news again. Watch this.
7-year-old Ian Umshide is number 21 on the baseball field. Like many kids, he loves playing baseball, guarding second base. But unlike other children, Ian has a lengthy credit report, none of it good. Among the charges, $5,400 on a Bank of America credit card, $2,700 owed to Ally Financial Bank, and $4,500 to a California jewelry store. Ian is a victim of identity theft.
At the time this happened, he would have been 6, and they indicated to me that there was 6 or 7 accounts opened, totaling about $15,000 worth of purchases.
The problem began after the family's California health insurance company lost a computer hard disk drive. A credit monitoring service caught the suspicious purchases, but not before someone had racked up thousands of dollars in charges. Trying to explain a lost identity to a young child can be difficult.
He said that someone stole the computer and found my name on it, and they made like a card and did my name on it.
More than 19,000 children were victims of identity theft last year, according to the Federal Trade Commission.
The Federal Trade Commission, more than 19,000 children. Because it's harder for you to trace them kind of way. That maybe when they reach 16 or something, and them I use them, then them I find out, say, hey, them they use me thing or what have you. You still have to carry them a doctor and do all kind of things. The online thing is dangerous. So we don't know where the Prime Minister, Jamaica Prime Minister, try to tell people, NIDS. At the diamond in a stock, and them down there like a big piece of shit. I tell the people them one bag of things. Eh? And time for you have a identity. You have fly out by your passport, you know, say you're born, you are used, and everybody are criminal. Yeah? If you try to go for your next passport up there, so that seal, because them use some fingerprinting, so it match up from what you do. Yeah? That good already. See? So these are the things that may I try to show them. So identity theft real. Yeah? But then it's to stop. Me never understand them. It don't go put me in a debt. It don't go put me in a debt. But me I say, these countries are going to die and see what them do. Come on now. Look here.
Children are often targets because, not surprisingly, they have no history of debt. Stephen Toporov is an attorney with the Federal Trade Commission.
Typically, the way that is discovered is the child turns 16, 17, and starts to apply for schools or car loans. And thieves know that. They know that if they get a Social Security number of a youngster, it could be years before parents have any reason to check.
So if you get a Social Security number from the youngster, years before you check, because you don't go check. But I'm getting Social Security number. But if them get that, them use that's why so much kids. So them use it because of years. When we start going 19 before them use it, so them can have it and rack it up. And I do everything. You see? And if them can correct that like that, you see me I say, oh, Jamaica not protect your information, them why your eye scan or your fingerprint or your footprint and I tell you foolishness. But I would do yo, I couldn't mono. I must couldn't mono. Because we must make no sense.
The credit of that child.
There are steps parents can take.
There's no reason for you to carry your child's Social Security number around in your wallet unless you're going to need it for a specific purpose. You should monitor your children's activity online.
Even when parents do everything right, sometimes things happen that's out of their control.
Slide, son, you got to slide.
That was the case with the Umschides. Simon is a district attorney in California.
I've been a DA for 12 years. You know, I'm a prosecutor every day. I deal with this issue at work every day, but now it's hit home. So that does.
So I'm a prosecutor, DA in our office, and film kid, them do the science, it reach all them kid. So who it won't touch? So I tell you, it's a magic one. Jamaica Prime Minister with NIDS, and it's so good that it can make everything and keep with certain things from you. Make we listen to what I say. Because we just show them, say, them things around the world and we know. When them come with bullshit, we just say, yo, create employment for the people and stop telling bullshit, yeah? Yeah, man.
I show it can happen to anybody, and we're extremely careful.
Tracking and catching identity thieves can be difficult, and the harm they cause.
What them say, tracking can be what? Difficult. And catch them, Take that easy, Look at
This issue at work every day, but now it's hit home. So that does show it can happen to anybody, and we're extremely careful.
Tracking and catching identity thieves can be difficult, and the harm they cause can haunt a person for years. Equifax now offers a family plan to help parents keep tabs on their children's credit files, and the Social Security Administration is making it harder for thieves to guess Social Security numbers. Instead of being based on where and when someone is born, new numbers are being issued randomly. Lisa Sylvester, CNN, Washington.
All right, so you see it? So this is what me I talk about, right? So I could hear where I say never go back to something. Because even the kids, them target them because they don't go check up and for them things like that and things that them I use. Social security number gone. Social security number come like with TRN. Where them put with TRN? For my driver's license. We hand it everybody see it. And then they might tell us, oh, well, I keep this safe, but everybody see a TRN number. Everyone. They get money, they might tell you give your TRN, but you give them your TRN for. See? Because it's just Jamaica. So they might expose you and think they might do something good. Then they bring in something else. And I tell you, say, you don't need one ID now. Me hear Chuck did say it, you're not going to need no, you don't need no JP now. If you go to, I'm going to play it, because I have the video somebody. Me play it. Saying you're not going to need no JP. Foolishness. Always going to need JP. But they must swear in JP. So you have one ID. So, when you get the NIDS, you maybe don't need no voter's ID. That's a foolishness again. So you give a baby the NIDS. So the baby can't go vote. Because the voter's ID stands certain purpose. All right. And then your driver's license. So you need the NIDS and you don't need the driver's license again. You want to put the place. And they want to stop them for a driver or something. So you have your driver's license same way. So right away you now get rid of your driver's license, your voter's ID, and you now get rid of your passport. You don't add a next thing for you. And say you're going to need one now. I can identify you because we don't have none. You hear me? See it? But this, me tell you, is a big problem. Up to the baby them it's a problem with. Yeah? Listen, let me hear what I say.
The level of frustration, particularly in our university graduates, about our systems, and their perspective is that they can't survive in Jamaica.
We have a system of a national civil registry that is a registry of the important statistical data for all our citizens and persons who live in our border and are subject to our jurisdiction. That civil registry is capable of documenting the life events of our citizens as a store for their own benefit, for future generations, for history and reference.
So him say myself something and just donkey poop. Because if your driver, everybody have that same like a voter's license. Yeah? So if you have that the NIDS and it's an ID and you use it same way, if you go a coach with it or you go anywhere with it, everyone your thing the way you use the driver's license, your voter's license, way you use right now, it document the thing they were matter about. The TRN document it. Can never use that number, document it. And they might put it on the NIDS. So these are just donkey poop again. For buy the money and they rub up some money and then we owe people some money for future generation. And then packet it. Yeah? So most of what them attack no make no sense. Me I tell them about identity theft. I mean, a matter of fact, me not attack, me just show them. So me could hear where I say so. Where I attack? I just donkey poop. See? Because we have things we do it already. And then it's now got to change it and make it better. See? You got to just open you up now. If you do your eyes scan and everything, and then people can block on certain things. If identity theft in our number one country, yeah, a matter of fact, one of them first world them have identity theft. All of them. See? What is Jamaica now? You have somebody have a database with your fingerprint and everything and all. Be a foolishness. Be a foolishness. See?
But also as a means of supporting the ease of transactions.
Transaction.
Moving ahead in parallel with the system of digital transfer through the central bank, the digital central bank currency, so that eventually all our payments, all our social support payments, our PATH payments and so forth, and eventually salaries from public sectors will be going through our digital system. And we will be a force pushing that through. And we are hoping that the banks, as much as possible, and as far as possible, will also encourage their customers to move onto the digital platform. We are living in, a time of great change. It's a revolutionary time. The modern banking system is over 500 years old.
The modern banking system is over 500 years old, man. It revolutionized over the years. You can't believe that Jamaica Prime Minister just said this. The banking system now is over 500 years old. Which part in the world will have them banked over 500 years ago? Eh? The modern banking system, enough place used to trade with gold and things. Your mind not tell you, now at 2020. Take 500 years ago in a 1520. Which part you have a banking system 1520 and it's same way we are using a modern banking system right now? Eh? When me there now, me look here, I'll be a app me up on my phone. Be a app. My bank, the one of my bank thing, me can just look on it and just go in my account. Me just look on it right now. Saying? Me just look on it, because they on my phone. Them on my phone. Them on my phone. See them there? Yeah, them on my phone. See one there? And see, look here, different banks. So see there? I show you. See TD there right there, so. See if them can't see it. See? Me have the one I app them on my phone. See it? Now I see it. I'm move him. So the modern banking system did have them thing here, people. When say does make sense, you ahead? Eh? Not even in the 70s, the banking system, because we have to go to a bank and we have to write up them slip down door kind of thing. That change. So everything, revolutionized over the years. Banking system up online now, we have card, but we never have. And them say the modern banking system over 500 years old. Me play it and listen if a Jamaica Prime Minister said that. Make me listen it again. Eh? And people hear me and say not correct him and say, but sir, boy, you embarrass yourself. You embarrass Jamaica, he's a Prime Minister. This a donkey shit. It don't make no sense. Listen here.
A time of great change. It's a revolutionary time. The modern banking system is over 500 years old.
Over 500 years old, people. The modern banking system. What banking system now? It's over 500 years old. Look how far the banking system I come from. Eh? You remember when Jamaica Royal Bank, Jamaica Limited and them bank there? The whole of them bank there. You did have any online sit where you can go just boom bam bam and do anything like that. We don't even have telephone and run up and down to backside. So you couldn't go here, so you go to the bank, you go to the bank. You can't go to the bank because they have certain things. One time you don't even have it like that. Instead the modern banking system over 500 years old. The modern banking system. So it does go digital now. Where you get that from? You remember when we never even use cell phone, you never even have in the early 90s, cell phone does it never come out good. Because when the phone them come out, them big so. You remember? The whole banking system revolutionized over the years. And the man said the modern banking system over 500 years old and nobody not correct them. And I say, yo, how you make them speech at the people? The bank book, a bank book we used to use. I remember them put it on a printout and you show your figure, your bank, you write up the slip, and you go there and thing and certain thing. We know the banking system, but we used to use. We don't use the banking system then anymore. Right now, we don't use the banking system. If me have, like me keep a show me I do, me have bank some cash. If me not go inside, you just put it in the machine and the machine count it and check it for you. You don't have to check it and you just put it together. And if you put it in the envelope, you bank it in the envelope, or you just bank it, or you just put it and just take in X amount of money one time and count too much note and it tell you the right amount of money. You will check it and know. You check it. Yeah? So the modern banking and this banking system over 500 years old. A prime minister said that in our country. We just sell something and that's a donkey shit.
You know, a time of great change. It's a revolutionary time. The modern banking system is over 500 years old.
You're wrong!
And we are living in a time when the modern banking system is changing again.
The challenge.
So the modern banking system over 500 years old. Well, come on now. Wanna hear this? Wanna hear this? So you tell me some bright set of people them here. The modern banking system over 500 years old. See? The modern banking system over 500 years old. You believe this? Upon them thing the way I use now, man. Because we not carry. And everybody carry bank book, you know. No need it. Can check online, man, and check out your bank account and check your thing, man. You don't need it, man. I mean, have a checkbook same way you have, you know. And you use card. The card them. Because what you do now, you go to bank now and you do some boom. And you swipe. So we don't write up paper. So when I go to a teller now, you have to bank some money and you have to do something. You just, so she have a thing front her, you just swipe the card. And my card, I just swipe it soon. She say everything jump up front her. So I have to full up nothing at all. You give her this, she boom, bam, 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 and say, okay, send a receipt and just say email and she touch it, boom. And you see it drop on your phone, boom, you know, say you read it. So but the whole system them tied up like this now. So you you use less paper, on the paper. And your statement now, them they will send you a letter. But not even that too. You can just use the paper. You see me I say, Andrew, a modern banking system over 500 years old. The modern now. This is the no banking system. So NIDS are change it now. He might change it. I mean the banking system more modern than the one in Jamaica. And not go so. Neither. Saying? But the modern banking system we are using is over 500 years old. Over. Not 500. Over that. Because that means we go to 15, 20, 22, But a matter of fact, before that to maybe, can say over 500 years old. It could be 550, could be 600 or 700 years old. According to him. Donkey P. It don't make no sense. I try to sell something when it make no sense. Hear this.
With the identification in Jamaica is that you have several that could pass as identification. But it doesn't satisfy the banking standard or several other entities' standard. And therefore... So
that's the next piece of shit again. So you want to sell a NIDS. Set no pass the banking standard. Let me tell you this. If you get an issue driver's license from the government, or that no pass the banking standard. If you have an issue driver's license, if you have a health card from your government, and it come with a photo, it's a NIDS Id. A matter of fact, if you go in a place and you have just a driver's license and them say, give me 2 pieces of ID, you give them and show them a credit card and that's it. With the name and everything on it. Just show them a credit card. Yeah. You have other thing. You're serious. What matter that don't make no sense. So you know meet banking standard? That don't make no sense. Yeah.
The bank sometimes have to go behind the identification that is presented.
Yeah, there.
Because there is no banking, there is no identification system in Jamaica that is absolutely foolproof, except maybe for our passports and our voter ID. You know what it is all?
So, if the passport and voter, you say no other, but the passport and voter ID. So, foolproof. So, if the passport and voter ID foolproof, why you go back for only a third? Why? See? And by the way, if you have a passport and voter ID, even if you go for your driver's license, what you gotta do? Get it now next time, you have a passport and voter ID, now next time, you have to put in a trouble, man. Government entity that they may find it out. So what you doing in government entity? Say if a man come and say boom bam bam, and your picture and everything, and you identify that you're good. See? Same thing with the driver's license. So if you just call 2 ways, say it's foolproof. So why you come for your next one? You see, right away, him push him man up his boy, I never want to talk when push him man up. You understand? Yeah, when you say come on. Alright. I'm gonna tell you with driver's license. We have the driver's license. And I look man them outside, take a picture now, you know, you stand in front of the machine and they take you. You understand? Say you have the driver's license and you do everything and watch. So them, you know, certain people now and get, yeah man. I be a cop them talk, you know, you have to break them down and listen to them, you know. You understand? I sell something. I got cars we to pay it back. You them I say free? It's not free, no, because we have pay it back. Taxpayers money I pay it back. Not free. Yeah.
Also doing to our young people, it is creating a sense in them that, you know, Jamaica, it's so hard to live here, it's so hard to do business here. Everything is so, you know, laborious to get done. There's a high level of frustration, particularly in our university graduates, about our systems, and their perspective is that, you know, they can't survive in Jamaica. It's not so much about the pay, and pay is part of it, but it's just the systems that don't work. But there's so many things that you have to change about these systems, including the political issues, because there are some people in the country who are influential, who are opinion leaders, but who are wedded to an outdated way of thinking. It was
so I'm self-matter. Hey, a guy a Nostradamus, you know. Him predict something, can't self-matter about, you know. Him outdated now way of thinking. Because if a guy can come and say the banking system right now, over 500 years old, the present one right now, the current one, that stink. You can't be no prime minister, man. You don't know you shouldn't even mention all these kind of things. I'm self-matter about. Him outdated in him mind, it want, I don't know. Like him should have put NIDS, them should have put the NIDS in a film brain or something, because I don't know what this for. This not help nobody. It not gonna help nobody. They will see. It's not going to.
Their way of thinking that created the problems in the first place. My job has been to challenge them and to bring a different perspective to the fore and to be strong in pushing through these perspectives to ensure that Jamaica becomes an efficient place where the next generation of Jamaicans can feel very proud of their country and the systems that are in place, instead of feeling very disenchanted with what is happening here.
This, when they talk, I just pay donkey poop.
There's a
and then this away I come, this away I sell. He must sell something where it more hurt him more than anything else. But poor thing him no know. Him don't know. Me just a show you something, say, all right, so when they need, if you just say something foolproof, if you just say we don't have no ID, but you just say the passport and you say that thing foolproof. So why you come with the next one? So why you not tell people say them now have nothing like this and boom bam bam? So I'm to the TRN where the people them go for. But everything have to match up to you know, because your TRN can't have Mr. Black and then your passport have Mr. Brown and then did something have Mr. Green and then your driver's license have Mr. Grey. Then it won't work. They must say you're fraud. You see? So everything have to match up for your birth, your date of birth, your name, everything have to match up. Yeah? Everything. So them know sir you are ready. And if you have that, what more you want? Why you put the country in a debt for? It's stupid. And me I tell them, you see me I say, this is our first world country plan for what, 2030? They need that joke. If you have the first world country, then we can't get rid of identity theft. And where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? Look here.
New report paints a gloomy picture for consumers who use credit cards. Identity fraud cases last year were at their highest levels in more than a decade, and this despite added security measures. WSJ's Anna Maria Andriotis covers the consumer credit industry and joins us now to discuss. Hi, Anna Maria.
Hello.
I'm kind of not surprised to hear this because my husband was one of these millions of identity theft victims last year. This happened in our own family, but
Of the millions, identity theft, it knock people. Every day them do fishing. And a joke. Me get them enough. Me I look upon them, me just. But you know them, me not answer them and them. You understand? See? So me get them enough. Me know them. You see me I say? When him come with them thing and them try to say that they say it can make you prove and then you do better transaction and foolishness, them have to cut the red ribbon. Yeah? So him gonna tell us, okay, if me never come with this now, we not cut the red ribbon. Foolishness. Foolishness, pay red ribbon, pay sitting. See, they make it harder for the poor man and then them and them friend can thief. It's just simple. You understand? Simple. And the bank talk when him talk, you know, that for sure say, you have some jackass pants steroid, you know. Yeah, man. You have some jackass pants steroid. Then terribly, you know. When you hear them talk, you have to be careful too, you know. You have to listen every word, but them say one thing, but listen everything, nothing no pass me. The man of the wilderness, nothing no pass me, can't pass me. You see me I say? Never. You there?
I thought those chips we all have on our credit cards were supposed to help prevent this.
Okay, so the answer is a little complicated. Chip cards do make cards safer, and the people who use them, it can help to make them safer. But there's a lot of areas where chip cards aren't yet being used. And that's really one of the main drivers to why we saw the identity fraud numbers increase.
And the numbers are crazy. Let's talk about that. Over 15 million people last year?
Right. Right, and so that is an 18% increase from 2015, and the result was about $16 billion in losses, and that is the highest it's been since that.
All right, so me I play back something, you know. Me just play this in just a couple months ago, the one that I play first. So me I play back something and show him. So 500 days ago, we didn't have chip card people. We didn't have them thing where you can just go by your phone. We didn't have them kind of phone, yeah. We never even have phone. In the 80s, fair walk, we. And we see when the rest of them did come out, and we know when one walk come out, you know. We know when, you understand? We never even have them thing. When we crash, a phone box you have the boat. We don't have no, and then you have some landline, and everybody have landline. So when a man have a landline at the biggest sitting that, see? And the man has, remember, you know, at that, you know, regularize the banking system, that's certain good thing, we can do the good thing better in a Jamaica. Because Jamaica slow, you know, lag behind, you know. Yeah? So, where you can go to our next bank and maybe do a week, you couldn't do it one time. You go to your bank. Then you understand? So, it's hard for them because they never have, you know, them kind of link up, and, you know, it get better, gradually get better and everything. Saying that you can go a country and you have a credit card and you can use that a country and you can do one debit card and you use it same way you access your bank account and everything. So when I tell about digitalize foolishness, yeah, and everybody have a phone. You have some people have some phone in Jamaica, blue and blur. You can't see nothing what you gotta do. Send what and what. And I like certain thing you can put an app on because it not have nothing for you to see. They not have the money for go, purchase these kind of phone. Yeah? So I say, oh, I'll give you a wallet and digitalize something when the place not set up and nothing right, and you know that. Eh? You see, them full of sense, see? Them always do something bad, but them not think about the masses of people. Them don't. See? So we are looking on this in 2015, and them are come with the chip. And the man say, oh, 500 years, we're outdated. And the thing them get better every year, but the bank them work for you. Yeah? The bank work for you. Because I see me downtown and I draw some money. Yeah? I do some things and them shut my card. Ask me for me, I tell them yes. So them free talk back. Next day them shut it. You understand? Them shut it today. In the night. Because I'm in the night. Remember birthday in a party. Time I do it, and I'm matter of fact them limit it. Don't tell me because them know if I somebody and them see I'm more than 1 time, 2 times, them limited and and them contact you. Send something to you and contact you. Yeah man, them do it, man. See? You understand? Because them look out for the whole of these kind of things. So the bank work for the bank not stop you, You go do what you want to do. See? You go into the bank, you do some Zoom, you swipe a card. So me now have no paper. And I like me have to fill up some papers. That no work again. My bank, the teller, soup. Swipe my card 1 time. She say everything jump up. Now I'm the paper, I'm good. You see me, I say, I'm good. See? You understand? Yeah, man. See, ja?
At least 2003 when the number started being tracked.
Amazing. We were all under the impression that the problem was getting better, but no. So a big part of this is all the online purchases that are being made fraudulently, correct?
Right. So when you think about it, a chip card, there's nowhere to actually insert the chip when you're shopping online. So in most cases, what are you doing? You're just putting in your card number, expiration date, security code on the card. And if there's a breach or fraudsters somehow gain access, that information is susceptible to being reused.
Right. So that's the good old-fashioned way of stealing credit card numbers.
Sure.
People are just doing it online.
Right.
But there was also an increase in some rarer forms of fraud as well.
Right. So we saw what the study showed was that you had cases where there were brand new accounts being opened in people's names, where somehow the fraudsters were able to do this without the consumer realizing it and without even the lender realizing it.
And then was there an increase in people actually opening fraudulent accounts as well?
Right. So that's one of the rarer cases that we're seeing actually becoming more.
Opening fraudulent accounts and also taking over existing accounts.
And taking over, right? And that gets really tricky for consumers because they'll change your login information or some other identifying information, and then you can't get in, and you're trying to prove yourself to the lender that you are not the fraudster.
Absolutely. And so in many cases, are the credit card companies and the banks.
You know? So them take over your thing and change up the thing, and you have to prove to the lender who says you are the original, they are not the fraudster. Them change the account. Them go in and trick the lender and change the account and take over your thing. So enough of that around, and I like it easy for us trap them, they trap them. America that get rid of them, Canada that get rid of them, UK that get rid of them right now. So when you come with that NIDS and I tell you say this, and they talk about this and that foolishness, because you can't use NIDS and drive. If you learn to drive, see me and go with your drive and get your license and everything. And if you get a license, you still have to present the ID. If you have a driver's license, you have to do wow, so you know you have something with a voter's ID or your passport or something. See? So you can go say, well, the driver's license. What wrong with the driver's license now? Sometimes a man not drive feet, but I feel license. I'm licensed. Sometimes you can't drive away, them can't bother because I feel him. So, him just carry the license and him get you. You understand? But the NIDS thing, but them make it sound bright now, and you have some people sitting on a bite and say, yes, you talk do this and do that. People then, first world country, and not do it in them country, they talk do it in Jamaica. Yeah? Stop the man them going like them want make look like we live in a fairy tale. All them accountable to man. You understand? And more money them go borrow and put in them pocket and want thief. So them come with something and say, all right, you have to pay it back. See? See it, look here.
banks covering these losses?
So in general, when there are losses tied to credit cards, they are covered because usually the bank will step in.
Right.
There have been some changes in the last couple of years, but the bottom line for consumers is that they should still be protected. And for the most part, they shouldn't have to actually pay out of pocket to cover fraudulent transactions occurring on their credit cards.
Absolutely. And so a big piece of this, as we said earlier, are these online transactions.
Right.
So what are the banks doing to target that? Are they using a little bit of the technology from the chip card and putting it online?
So there's a lot going on right now, and in the U.S., things are still in the early stages. What we'll all be hearing a lot more of is tokenization, this term, where basically what happens is that you have the card networks like the MasterCards of the world, and you have the banks and the retailers. What everybody's trying to work on right now is more ways in which these unique codes are what's being passed around between these three parties.
So that each purchase has a unique code online, the same way that it does with the chip card.
Right, so that even if there is some kind of fraudulent activity and that unique code is taken by the fraudsters, it can't be reused.
Right. Okay, so what can we do? What can consumers do to protect themselves, Anna Maria?
Okay, so first thing, I have to say that it's most important to focus on the free steps that people can take, some really basic things. One is to check your credit reports. And you can do this in many cases for free. And what you can do is basically looking at your credit reports, you'll see whether there are any accounts.
How often do you recommend checking your credit reports?
Okay, so you can check your credit reports for free on a site called Annual Credit Report.
But you see the name annual credit report because you check your credit score 2 months time and check them thing, then you say drop the score, right? So you have to be careful, yeah. But me could go on,
And there you have an opportunity to see your credit reports from the three major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And basically what this helps do is if you see that there's an account on your credit report that you never opened, that's a clear-cut sign that something is wrong.
Absolutely. Is there a limit to how many times you can check?
There is a limit on an annual basis of how many times you can check, but with each passing year, that starts from scratch again. Also, it's just important to keep track on your accounts. I know it sounds really basic, but checking your credit card statements, your checking account statements, your debit card, what's going on with them on a weekly, maybe even monthly basis, the sooner you catch something, the easier or the relatively easier it'll be to try to resolve it.
Stay on top of it. Do you recommend these identity protection companies? I mean, they can often be quite expensive. Some people have them even for their children.
Well, I think people should focus on the free steps first. I really do. And then what we've seen in some cases, unfortunately, after the fact, when breaches have occurred, is that there have been offers of allowing consumers to view their credit reports for free more times than they otherwise would be able to. I really think at this stage, consumers should just focus on some of the more common sense steps and the help that's available for free.
Great.
So see, so this is what we are talking about now. So when you come with this and they must say, yes, I need to make a game changer. The man it bother me head, it bother me head. Can I say then, we are going to push in this to tell the people, them man, red tape and you going to use this and it will be, they going to because them now have no ID. Him say it. We have other thing we must say, through them never have no real ID. But yes, still another one when we just play, they must say, except for your passport and, your voter's ID. Can you imagine, man? See? So these are the things we may try to show you. See? Stop misleading people astray. Stop it. See? This now do really nothing to them. You just add a next ID to the amount of ID. And them can't dash for none of them. Because there is no way you can dash where you put on your driver's license when you get this thing. NIDS. You don't go fat up your wallet more. See? We tell them straight, So you can't dash your driver's license. Because your NIDS can't go foreign. And me have a NIDS, and the Prime Minister say the banking system where we are used today, the same one where we are used over 500 years, so the NIDS are the new thing. Dumbest Prime Minister this favor you to backside. No, sir. I bet in a party, it's a bet. But you shouldn't even say that. What I'm saying, you shouldn't even say. And a joke. Yeah, man. See? So everything can link up now where you have your PayPal and thing. And everything. As you do something, you just run by your phone. So everything all right, so I carry up my phone. Even if mail come in my thing, I read it, see there? I mean, I run it, because it take too much. But anything I run in my phone, see there? Because I got come, it already there, I look on it, but I can't read so much thing, because enough thing I just drop. You can't just run through the whole of them thing there, say just slow it, but it run on it. See? It have apps so them just run and them there. And then if when you get the time you want to run through them now, but it take too much sometimes, so it push them go down. This is what we tell some people. The amount of thing will come in sometime it just push down. So you just a school up like you can't stop. The amount of thing, See? Yeah, man. So the next thing where them a find people about, them did try lock up poor people and it have a change and the bank struck it down. See? And then I tell you, say they have the number one country in the world where, the whole of them country there. Identity theft, it by up to the kids them by the thousands. Me I play it back again. The kids them by the thousands. Jamaican don't make no politician trick on it. Don't do it. Me play it back. So when you hear it, yeah? The kids them by the thousands. Hear this.
Seven-year-old Ian Umshide is number 21 on the baseball field. Like many kids, he loves playing baseball, guarding second base. But unlike other children, Ian has a lengthy credit report, none of it good. Among the charges, $5,400 on a Bank of America credit card, $2,700 owed to Ally Financial Bank, and $4,500 to a California jewelry store.
California jewelry store now, 7-year-old. Yeah? And you see, because them catch film information, them say something must say, maybe doctor, something. We hear, and them go with it. So them get for bill with them a bill and do what them a do. Yeah.
Ian is a victim of identity theft.
At the time this happened, he would have been 6, and they indicated to me that there was 6 or 7 accounts opened, totaling about $15,000 worth of purchases.
The problem began after the family's California health insurance company lost a computer hard disk drive. A credit monitoring service caught the suspicious purchases, but not before someone had racked up thousands of dollars in charges. Trying to explain a lost identity to a young child can be difficult.
He said that someone stole the computer and found my name on it, and they...
So them get him name, with them social security number. Our TRN, it depends on your driver's license. That's the same number. I see one them I use for the NIDS now. It just step on the license, big and bold. So if somebody didn't even want, you see, tell me if them smart. If them not, them think them smart, right? So if you have to move your social security number, I hear you what you must do. But our one depend on your driver's license. Everybody see it and have it and write it off and do everything with it. If it was a country where you say like $1 for $1 and all kind of things, the amount of people get wrapped to backside it unbelievable. Because from the, you have to hide it now from them, they must see it. You go there, say you to go to driver's license, boom, boom, I'm copy it and give you back. Them have the number and them have your name and everything on that. Them gone, they just come make back something. See? That's true, them know that Jamaica money already yet, man. See, them have it easy. Because you don't put the whole number, the whole of the TRN number and that neither. You don't even want to do that. You see? You understand? So them stupid, man. Them stupid. Them used to do it in America and them take it off because them want the social security number. So you get it from your baby. And then the other one the same thing, they want to sign the number to you. So you have a number where you use and do everything and people can see and everybody have it. Watch out.
Made like a card and did my name on it.
More than 19,000 children were victims of identity theft last year.
When you hear about children, 19,000. 19,000 kids. Yeah? So people, them just live on them like that. Them just 19,000. If we just do things for stop it, yeah.
According to the Federal Trade Commission, children are often targets because, not surprisingly, they have no history of debt. Stephen Toporov is an attorney with the Federal Trade Commission.
Typically, the way that is discovered is the child turns 16, 17, and starts to apply for schools or car loans. And thieves know that. They know that if they get a Social Security number of a youngster, it could be years before parents have any reason to check on the credit of that child.
So it's years, you see it? So the Social Security that equal with TRN. But your TRN there, you look for your driver's license if you don't see it. So when you tell, oh, your TRN, them they just zoom and draw a face. See me as apps, that day everywhere, nobody don't want it neither because they look on it. Most Jamaican them know so they don't have no bank account because the bank account closed down. The government make them close down people bank account. The poor man did have one. The youth, them at school used to have one. Yeah, in the 70s, of course. Them open them at school. Yeah. See? Them there. Them draw to the money and lock it. Take the money. Literally take the money. Back in the days, you put a little money, you see interest. Now, them are tell about interest. You owe them. Yeah, man. And the government do these things, yeah.
There are steps parents can take.
There's no reason for you to carry your child's Social Security number around in your wallet unless you're going to need it for a specific purpose. So
your Social Security, as I say, like your TRN, I them put on the NIDS now, 9-digit number. So, but it go up on your NIDS. Everybody see it. You see me I say? You understand? Everybody see it. So your TRN depend on your driver's license. Same number. Everybody see it. You see me I say? The driver's license and Social Security number for be it's different. But in a Jamaica style now, the driver's license number and your TRN. We use everything. Yeah, man.
You should monitor your children's activity online.
Even when parents do everything right, sometimes things happen that's out of their control.
Slide, son, you got to slide.
That was the case with the Umshides. Simon is a district attorney in California.
Yeah. I've been a DA for 12 years. You know, I'm a prosecutor every day. I deal with this issue at work every day, but now it's hit home. So that does show it can happen to anybody, and we're extremely careful.
Tracking and catching identity thieves can be difficult, and the harm they cause can haunt a person for years.
So tracking them can be difficult, and the harm aren't for years. So when you watch these things in a reality, in a real world, because Jamaica is a cartoon world, you know. SpongeBob, you know, SpongeBob, you know, you have Squidward, you have Crab, you have, yeah. So it's a cartoon world, right? So we're going to a real world now, yeah, real world. In a real world, you see them things and you hear where happen when NIDS can't do now. You tell me now. Eh? When NIDS, when them a push, I tell you, whoop, bop, bop, bop. You know, say, a foolishness. Only thing you can do, you know, use the number and just use your fingerprint with the passport officer already. You see? So use the fingerprint or your scan or your foot. And say, it'll make you better, but for me, chocolate, I say, you know, if you use no JPs. Donkey poop again. See? Stop make them come and chat. The man, if they look at the man, I tell us that the banking system now, the way it stay, are the same thing over 500 years. It stay the same way over 500. I let him say, me play it. The Jamaica Prime Minister said these things. You say, if you don't stop and listen to them, you don't know, so them get away with a lot of shit, you know. Me listen to them kill man. Me can just listen when me hear them talk, me will stop them. That's how you see. If me invite them not gonna come, because them are gonna flap themselves. Me invite them not come neither. Me don't like Google. Me don't like me don't like for interview you tomorrow. Yeah. And me promise you me, yes. Yeah. Me I call it Sir Googs. And nobody push your luck on me to call the Sir fight, you know. Yeah, you see me I say? It's bad.
Equifax now offers a family plan to help parents keep tabs on their children's credit files, and the Social Security Administration is making it harder for thieves to guess Social Security numbers. Instead of being based on where and when someone is born, new numbers are being issued randomly. Lisa Sylvester.
So randomly. So you hear this? Yeah.
Steve, thank you. Tonight, a rare public safety identity theft cost us $56 billion last year, according to the federal government.
2021. Yeah. This, listen.
Identity theft cost us $56 billion last year, according to the federal government, and the problem is growing.
It's a lot of money tonight. Consumer.
So then, yeah, well, the problem I don't know when they start grow. In a first world country to grow. You tell them digital and this are the way and it's safe with all. Eh? When you go into the dark world, let even make it worse. And then a good thing, nobody not look for nothing. Well, let me look for things from uno, because I don't remember enough, uno stack, you know? Yeah, uno stack up enough, so. You understand? So they may search. When them search and see like the Jamaican account, they may cut them, yeah. Them want the foreign account or not, you know? Yeah, man, that them want. See? Yeah.
Investigator Steve Spracia shows you one way the criminals can steal your ID and tells us what to do if you have already been victimized.
My childhood friend messaged me and told me that DHHS was helping us with the one-time grant that we didn't have to pay back.
What Sandra Garcia didn't realize at the time was her friend's account had been hacked, and it was a scammer posing as a government agent who was about to steal all of her personal information.
He said, this is easy. Let me check my database because I have a few questions for you.
The few questions included all this personal information. Later, that request began to bother Garcia, and the red flags began flying.
Why did he want my mother's maiden name?
Then there was this warning. Keep quiet about all of this and don't talk about it.
This man asked you to keep this a secret.
Yes, to keep it a secret because the money will soon be running out.
He also asked for a photo, supposedly to ensure the FedEx delivery man would know who he was giving the money to. At this point in the interview, we had to assume that Garcia's identity had been stolen, and we asked her son to join us on the Zoom call so we could outline steps he'd need to take to help his mother combat this before it got worse. If you've had your identity stolen, here's what you need to do. File a report with the Federal Trade Commission. Notify companies of your stolen identity. Place a fraud alert on your credit reports and freeze your credit. I'll tell you how to do that in my online story. The FTC also has a recovery program you can download online. It'll walk you through the process step by step.
Speed is crucial when it comes to identity theft. Federal law limits your liability to $50 if you report it within 2 days to the FTC.
So if you catch that you report it 2 days within, your liability is $50. Well, you know, me tell them use my credit card and me get back my money. Yeah, because I use it at the state. I see it. I get back my money. I just boom, 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 knock up. And them send me a new card. I have a new card. And I say, okay. You know, and I get it in those that much in 2 days. In the mail. So, you see me, I see them use my card. It's like much month ago, not long ago. Yeah, man. Because I never make the purchase the way I see. You see me, I say, yeah. Some of the stock, I'm get back my card. I'm good. You understand? I can't check my thing online. Boom. Credit, everything good. I'm gonna get back my card. I'm good. You see me? I say, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So this is what I try to show them. Yeah, apps. Where I say, no, man. What me tell them about identity theft? A reality they right there, and a joke. And I like them can't come tell me say boom bap. So where the NIDS, me go ask them now. So can you imagine now? You get a NIDS now, and you feel good because the government well I pay donkey proof them tax. See? You feel say yes man, this it are better for we. And you run go feet. Yeah man, me have my NIDS now because it's better for me. And me I go foreign now, me I drive. And you can rent a car and them say give me a data and you look give them a NIDS. You know, foreign, you give them an ID. Where your driver's license, because I might be driver's license too, and them know, you know. And them are check up them boom bam bam. All long and them are see from when you drive. Kind of on the reverse side and everything and boom bam bam. See? What them are doing? Take the NIDS and then rent them car for drive. You gonna foreign out something, yeah? Your NIDS? Your NIDS not gonna do nothing where listen. You want to fly out and what you do, you just say, it's my NIDS, yeah. Me no need to go up at the embassy again because I have a NIDS. Eh? Where that I use? NIDS worthless like the dollar. Jamaica dollar. Worthless same way. A man just have spent some money to trick himself. We could have help. You know, we have repair the infrastructure or something. The money we go borrow. Foolishness. And then you have to go pay somebody for a deal with the database. And continue to deal with it forever. Okay, you can't deal with it now, you know. and next year, you know. So you create some job for who will sell you this thing. See? With people fingerprint or people eye scan. You just hear the little youth, where them go doctor, where them go some computer loss or something happen, and so them get film national security number and get him name and everything, birthday, and them right away. Them buy thing jewelry, this, that, and that kind of things that have all the youth from mass 6. Now, if you allow that, them have the run, so till like 10 years what I run. Can you people them wanna check up something when you're 6? Why? Them they just have a thing, them go a doctor, them use them thing, buy something for you more like doctor checking up or something. Any little thing gone there so. With your information, people can build things off of you. You see it? Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see me I say? The man, Jamaican dollar, I don't know, a matter of fact, them scrap and take off good people for 2,000 and leave and go who them want to leave, you know. Them can't do that to them too disrespectful. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. You understand? Them too out of but needs work the same way. And I like it to come make no game changer, like what them say. And I talk about this and it them tell about the world, but yes, still it not using the world, it not doing nothing in the world. If them come with a game changer, it must can do something in the world. But it can't do nothing in the world for you. If you talk about Jamaican access on the world and the change of the bank system, 500 years are the same system we are use. If your Prime Minister said that alone, that would be more than embarrassing. And that make it in darker than the dark part of the web. Yeah, man. Film brain darker than the dark part of the web, man. Because that stupid, it does, that, me think of Google, you can hear it out of Google mouth. Because you know, Google mouth, be them, Google there you get, you know. Yeah? You know, not all better. Everything I do, that's watch what me I tell you. When them roll out, you get it, and you just realize about what this do. Wait, do. You know, I realize that garbage don't go put in a more bill and debt. Yeah? You understand? The passport where you have the international ID that you have, yeah? And it carry to country to. If you don't that, you have a passport, you can't get up. Not a NIDS, not the driver's license, nothing else. The passport. See? You understand? Readable too. See? The driver's license, like if you remember, you can't drive anywhere in the world if you have a driver's license. You can't go, you go on a cruise and you rent a vehicle, but you have to have a license. See? The NIDS can't, you know, who rent to a car with NIDS. What you can do overseas? NIDS can do what? You have your passport, you can do anything. Passport, boom, boom, boom. From them say that you're good. Boom, 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 bam, bam. And your driver's like, you're good. Boom, bam. Can't have the nationality on it and everything. See me, you're good, man. Yeah? See me, I say? Well, you know, well, you have to take it first, you know, Wayne Evans. You have to take it first. I don't need it. Me now make the jackass fool, my brother. Me good. me know that. No jackass. No one man now lead me. You understand? He's a different man, you know, brother. See? Yeah, man. Eh? So Wayne Evans, you have to get turns first. See? And then after you get turns, me will wait till 2080. 2080. You know, 2080, you know, I know chicken and the right answer, you know, around 58 years time. So I'm now, me wait till 2080. So me I wait for next to never. Because 50 years, the answer, 58 years. So make me good. You say now you see it. Yeah? No, sir. No, sir. That a joke. Yeah, man. Yeah, doctor. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Can't drive, man. See, you go, you can go drive and do boom, bam, bam, bam. See? So when you have them there ready, what the man come with needs, all the man need to do, focus on, make we uplift the place, self-reliance and them things. They focus on something good. I'm going to think you focus on number one, crime, lock up the youth them. Me a fight crime, lock up the youth them. lock up other innocent people, you know, cancel them human rights, stifle them, burn down people's house, threaten people, send out police, get people on the people bed, and disrespect them. You know, one bag of disrespect, not at all. Then the next thing again, you know, have some minister, no respect, curse anybody, diss everybody, you know, they call them. I mean, you have water, boop, bop, bop, bop. Hey, police, hey, this boy, yeah. And when you look, transfer police, man, this thing get transfer and all kind of things. Saying, can't do nothing about it. Yeah? When you look, you know, arrogant, straight. Then when you look now, little man in our neck with cheer. Nothing at all, not do him. No police and lock up him. I think the same way. You see? I get $100 million contract. First time runner. $100 million contract. Pay foolishness. People are suffer all about. You know, pressure people. Can't talk. See, you can't keep 9 nights. All that, lock off. Hey, you have to talk to me. Police. Boom, bam, bam. Police state. Soldier state. Foolishness. Money I rob everywhere. Yeah, carrying rice, bad rice. When you look, a minister son. A minister company put him son in the space. It named nepotism and cronism. And it named prison work. Conflict of interest. Saying? But nothing at all not happen. When you look, 1,000 acre land gone. When you look, man, son build up hardware and build up thing and sell pan it. Man, baby mother, I put her up on board. And I'm going to say, boop, sorry, nothing at all not gone. When you look, 2,000 acre gone. Nobody not say nothing. When you look, money gone. Anybody rob from education ministry, them should have put in a gallows, you know, straight gallows. A matter of fact, them should have they done just right now. Have peace, girl. Like the man them don't have prison, them should have peace, girl. And have them look a scandal back, see me and the youth them can video them and show with them. Yeah. A line up in a line. See? And then them create this, them divert the airport. Divert them because we don't have the money. Get rid of the plane. See? That means Jamaica go back here. If your nation rise, you have a plane. The plane will represent you. So when the bird are touched anywhere at all in Canada, New York, anywhere at all in a US, Canada, in a London, in a Germany, anywhere the plane touched down in the Caribbean, you see the love bird. And that alone, you know much promotion that for Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica that, you know. A Jamaica fly, you know. I want to take it out of the sky. Why? Because you know just run up and down and wreck it and then give to a private guy, and then when them done him get back and do all kind of little things. And then when they turn around and do a bag of things. Here Jamaica rest in peace. See? Mash up the place, brother. We have a look at ferry where we used to go right there, gone. See? We look at theater houses, where them they gone. All of them. Most of the things them there here have them gone. You look at beaches, you can't go there again. When a crocodile take up, when you look at tourists and you can't go there, you must say harass no tourists. By your own beach. Where you can't find that. And all who interested in selling the place them to foreigners, sell out to land front of we say, we are invest for the people them say, we don't give no, hey, move, hey, we are talking about invest. Move from there, talk about invest, boy. We are talking about self-reliant, boy. Come make the youth them farm and cut up the land and put them for work right away. And make a build back factory and tell them the punk where all them do them turn ICI. Grace Kennedy, who did it? Grace did it, but the other one there, Lasco, who did it again? Just tell me who did it. New part them did it still Eve. Do one of them turn ICI? Yes, sir, import and sell them the pan. Yes, sir, them are igla. Them are not manufacturing nothing again. West Cinco, all water them are, hey, do all of them turn ICI, them are igla. Do all of them are igla. Yes, I pay import and sell. Mash up Jamaica, but we look, we have place where we build shoe, we have butter, we have this, we have cement company, we have rice factory, we have sugar, we have, do all of that, them shut down and we look at import and sell. Them turn igla to backside. Even the big nice coats, the coats, import and sell them are igla too. Them do buy a couple things, some couple people who build some little thing when they want to pay nothing at all feet. So they rather import and sell. On an igla. Saying, quotes a British company anyway. Saying although them see it, they might not know, you know. Yeah, man. They don't see it when they operate from out of Jamaica for a time, you know. And then the Caribbean too. Saying, we know that. Them import and sell. If people like me, you know, can't tell them the truth, you know. Your apps, when you hear me talk, remember say we not have nothing, you know. So me I tell them say it not have no use, it not have no use. So I can just tell them say, yo, it not do nothing, it not change their life. No man tell about digital, about the bank there. Our 500 years the same current bank now. 5 years ago. Where you get from the bank now, you not get from it 5 years ago. 5 years ago. I remember in every 5 have different every year them change up something at the bank. And you said the system right now are 500 years. Man, it not no sense. Yeah, man. The man it not no sense, man. Because I British thing, man. See? It not no sense. 500 years. The Prime Minister said these things and nobody correct him. You can't say the present bank system. We are using it for 500 years. But we don't even have computer in a bank, you know. Or somebody could type something. Remember the typewriter thing, them and the thing where you can just print and print. Yo, remember it's a different thing and everything, you know. Saying? And the man said, you know, over 500 years. When these things invented, over 500 years, this current system where you him just boy, nobody can afford so. It's just the same for tax, man. So I can't tell you the building, the art, everything, it's a different thing. 500 years, come on now. You can't believe that, man. Yeah, man. So then do everything. And I tell you about in this and that, but them the real business, about the masses of people, and that never problem with. You see me I say? When you say when them talk about mother scandal. No, but it wasn't a scandal, Patrick. It was not a scandal. That was a donkey poo. And then you have people believe it's a scandal. And then don't all right. Don't me tell all right, Patrick. Don't me explain to you say the mother of a scandal. Maybe just remove the man, right? Don't me tell you say when them say the mother of scandal. Yeah, the traffic guru. Grace Kennedy give them money. The one of them donate money to them. Only thing with traffic guru, we they in our next country. Even the Chinese have a place there, we know them donate money to the whole of them. So if they don't have the limit, they can. And no problem, okay? So you know why no conflict of interest still, but them donate. Them do donate, right? Clean at least the whole of them donate. See? And nothing that. Them donate, okay. So they might tell you, if you amongst a Dutch firm and Dutch firm say, all right, your thing, don't donate to no political party. So you want to donate, but you can't make them know. Someone that say, oh, but them can't this and that. Them could have donated to the opposition same way. Because party donate to the opposition same way at the time. See? So, you know, when them go say that to me, and me have better sense than that. Oh, me have and they have people, and the mother of our scandal. And when them take the aisle, and then Babs just send go divers, soldier go dive and feel the pipe. If any leak. And me I tell you, say, if you have the oil spill with 500 million barrel of oil, that is 500 million barrel of oil. That will be a big, let me tell you this, the world will help come clean it up. America and them think that will be a big, you know, it's a big disaster that. In a way, we never not ask. So them that will send water for come clean it, because we don't have nothing for clean it. See me I say? See? But them feel pipe if them have oil leak. 500 million barrel. One of the drum, them call barrel, one of the big, the water drum, you know. And if you have 10 of that in your yard, there's so much water that. If you have 500, if you have 1,000 of that in your yard, you just think in your head 1,000 of them drum there. And just think in your head 10,000. And think in your head 100,000. 10,000, you know. 10,000. Like, I say 20,000. You like how we have people in a stadium and you get 20,000 of them. Just think about the drum where it stay, right? And just think 100,000 of them. Can you say a show in Jamaica with 100,000 people? No. And think about now, 5 times that 100,000. 500,000. 500,000. See? Not 100,000, 500,000. Half a billion. See? And then you have a big ice spill. That's like an all boat in the place that kill all kind of fish and everything. And them send diver feel the pipe. Front of the man in the wilderness. You know, you rubbish them. I said, them take people for that. And that was the mothers of all corruption. See? I said, that don't make no sense. Who say it? Same Andrew. Always come up with some foolishness. I have it in front of me. Remember traffic where yes, the mothers of all corruption. That's so stupid. And people them and make a bag of nice. No, them keep, remember, you know, the Dutch, look how we waste money again now. Boost cars this. See? Them send it back. Give back the firm. Okay? Never have to do it neither, you know. The Dutch say, okay, them can call the firm. But them give money. I play politics because you want to win a liquor thing. That are just boost. See? Alright. Them get back the money. Them say, oh, we do it for advertisement. Them a tell, because them are get penalized now, maybe pay a 10 million euro, or 5 million euro, or 20 million. I don't know what them are charge them. Because you have to charge the firm. Because you break the rule, a Dutch rule you break. See? And not thieving money or something. Okay. So me understand it. Okay. So them say, okay, you have the former prime minister attack the female prime minister Portia Simpson-Miller. And who them? Yes, some people now. Them for go to prison. Go to prison for what? It's not a real read case where you hear the money thief and the woman have the money in a bank account in a them name and take and then get 30 grand. The money thief. A taxpayer's money that. See? It's not like the album missing away and 500 how much billion? $5 billion worth of oil at the time. Because that day we got more than that right now. See? And we don't know where the money they gone. But whether the man them have gas station and all that kind of things. See, so I explain to you now. See? Them remember them can't go to mail, you know. Them can't carry them professor are punk. Them can't carry nobody up there. So I'm gonna tell them, say, University of the West Indies, they want 1,600 and something here, 1,700. The university in the world, you not stand nowhere. So I mean, you're not chatting with them neither. Saying, we're going to look on the top university then. And when you go look on the top hospital them, remember Jamaica not depend on this. None at all. No KP, you could never. You can go look, go Google it and go look on the top. You can see the top one them in a something the name Clint, like my wife look on the other night, in the US. And then like Canada have the 4th. They are number 4. Then you have other aspects. You know, number 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. You understand? So it plays the more, you know, advanced hospital them that the world. So it plays. And it show you which country and things. Jamaica not depend on these things. You mad? Eh? You see me I say? You mad? No man. No, not said Jude. No man. It named something in that clinic. Them of some bastard and thing, the number 1. And then you see one number 2 and then you see number 3. And then I think you see Canada General must be there number 4. And then you know then you see which one there number 5, 6 and thing. You can Google it and look it up. So, knowledge of power, you know. See? You can go look it up. And look at them there in the university. I not chat to them. You know, I not even chat to them. Because them a waste of time. Not chat to them. See? So them come with the traffic guru. I remember when I do Google, you know, I can't swing and come back. And then make a bag of thing. Now you carry the people in a court. You want open court. And the Dutch people, them come and want them people have to do it a witness. If you come and say, so you are going to be the one who say, all right, when me say, can make traffic guru pay money to them over there. Me not get no pass, me can't get prosecuted. And then you have a strike 5. I will force your Jamaican people to go talk to them prosecution. Tell me now, if you have prosecution, if you could have do it, the flip way around. If you could have make freedom prosecution, Jamaica go over there and freedom prosecution force freedom you must say mad to backside. You hear that? And that's how them country they run. Me now ask me, I tell you. Now I run so. See, I run like a little idiot third world country. I run like a punk, a lapiers. I mean the dog. Yes. See? So when them go in there, so they are say open and people are look, yeah man, people are open because they don't understand. Just what I say for read, knowledge of power, wisdom and knowledge, seek knowledge, man. If them say this and that, they seek knowledge, you're good, man. Carry your true, man. You see? And nobody wants the mass production teaching or bachelors. Them full of shit too. So I never watch them. So me a man and I will do this. So but then can't go in the maid, Yeah, man. You see? Yeah, man. See? So when them done, what you get? Them satisfied, them gone home. Because them also okay, that and that. You hear anything about the case? Anybody for go prison, me tell you, I know something for go prison. What does a bad scandal them backside? You know, say a fool. You know, say I'm just taking for that. You know, say I be a fool thing. I be a use traffic guru and them black hand because you don't read. Just tell you, if you listen, if you love politics, tell you no leader, don't lead you not straight. And don't be a follow passing post. And strike 5 will do that. Strike 5 will do that. You forgot, let me tell you, one go trim your Santa. Go shave your Santa. And then get a tweezer to finish pick off your Santa. Don't up to you, Because you're eye, Yeah, man, she forgot shave her Santa, man. See me as the ups. Yeah, man, me give her a zinc share too, You know, zinc share. Yeah, man. Shave her, go shave her as Christmas a come. Make sure she shave her Santa. Yeah, man. And get a tweezer and make sure, yeah, man, make Santa have a smooth face. Go shave your Santa, man. Yeah, man, go find something to, man. Twice, man. See? You see me as the ups? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, go find something to. So it done, and you know, hear nothing else. I mean, ask some people, them you know hear about traffic. Oh gosh, man, I said, look here. We could have do too much Jamaican people, man. I stop them, I stop them in my truck. Me just take my time, because I show myself some mistake. Me I watch too much foolishness. I watch a talk show, them talk foolishness. When you go into the people, they make them talk foolishness. I don't have no time for that. Me not do tabloid. Me not do tabloid, man. No, they can't go down and check up on me talk, man. Now me not need to draft in a paper and do like, when I do like RJ Hotline, where them have them sing and them reading hello, and I am this and that. Me not, no. Knowledge of power, man. But good. Yeah, me I tell Uno can go Google and check up the thing there. You see? Yeah, man, we keep it factual, man. I mean, I'm going to no opinion around here. But I keep it factual. I keep it real. See? Yeah, man. You see me, I say, yeah. Yeah, man, you want to tweeze that too, man. To make sure Santa face, Yeah, make Santa look, make it look like a Christmas in the Christmas, yeah, man. You see me, I say, shave Santa, man, and go and move, man. Be a foolish, she go on, Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, me see it, man. You see it, man, Shrek? You hear it, man. Me watch it, man. Play it too, man. You understand? So these are the things that I try to show you. Them like lead people astray because over the years, them not have nobody to say, yo, we just chat a foolishness. Me see bug life run out and chat foolishness. Who will build? Build your backside. We know about Baba. You think we don't know we history? Yeah, what you talk about, man? Man, I will this, Stop chat foolishness to man and stop up and because it pulpit, because we don't have some people like when I lost the people then soul. We're not truthful. Only for truthful. Only for be truthful. When be truthful, we're not good. You see me as apps. They have man like me now for hold them. You have to hold them accountable. Be them alone, so. I remember, when I look to the likes and nothing, but good. But good. Because when I put on that stain and when them run it back, them I say, okay. Me just say what I'm saying. You think I make a bag of nice like them? Me know that. See? And then me tell them point blank. Me like look at me like people look at my CV, because I look at people's CVs. And I have a CV run then, look for it. Me not listen to you. You're mad. If I said something like this, man, for me listen to you, man, me not listen. Me not waste time, Me not waste time. See? Everything when me not have to come and say me do this. Because it's there. So When the phone with him, I say, okay, on a piece of crap. All right. We just burn on the street. Now a big friend. That's say gaps. Yeah, talk, man. So as me say now, remember just come back again. Recap. The needs where them kill themselves over the money where them go borrow. Look how much money them borrow for the needs. Just go look. For run the needs. So if I go through and they were old people and they were grandparents and great grandparents have got paid. And that bother me, you know. That bother me. Grand and great grand have paid. That bother me bad, man. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. Yes, man. Right now, do nothing now. I mean, I tell about the world that change and about the digital, and they can pay people in the digital and pay people in them backside. See? Where it make no difference. Look now. When you matter about digital and a fight, then I run up and down like them I eat that. Let me show you something. When you have an account and you send, and you transfer money, the money not move from the bank at the same time, you know. But the transfer, if you get it at the same time, you can draw and do what you want to do. After them do that, because it really are digital, so the number just move. Receive, boom, it receive. So them know it receive. By the end of the day, whatever, them do the adjustment and everything. You send it, but the money way, all right, remember first time you go in there, you draw. So you draw $10,000, you draw $10,000. You never can't go get the man, take a bus and drive it. No, you do so boom, boom. And you say, all right, me send the money. Even when people that are foreign and send the money go give you, the money not leave. The money not the till. So it matter about digital and them foolishness because the world place digitalized long time. So a man send the money to Western Union and come give. What you think? Eh? The money come. 15 minutes. The money not leave. It not leave the county. It not leave the shop. It going at the till. It not left. After that and what have you, and them tally up and when for leave after when them have for them thing. You understand what I say? Oh, the money can reach so fast. Eh? The most digital thing. So they matter about digital and bank and boom bam bam and the banking system and move 500 years because them full of shit. The money no leave. Say no leave same time. Me can just call you some call and you say, yeah, mama receive it, and you go and them give you cash. And them do them see on the thing and the people them say, okay, and them in the state, because them, you know, Western Union, they head this and then it release to them down this time where them release it. Them say, okay, money boom bam bam. It don't even run through the state yet. So if you are sending it from Europe, or you are sending it from Canada, you are sending it from where, the money in this, so it does go up at the system or it link up. So you don't go show you say the money you send, 15 minutes, them just approve up, boom, 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 it approve, boom, boom. That's why you have some money where you can go and back it till your money come. But the money itself not leave, brother. You see? So the man I tell you about banking system, the one and the system, foolishness matter. 500 years, the present system. Boy, over 500 years. Me backside. At the Google class. So we know the money it don't leave in your bank, even if you're downtown. And me say, me just put the money in your account. When you look, you see it in the account. In the bank, me just go put the money. And me put it at the machine and use the number and put it in the machine. That money not leave. You want to write out the serial number and look. Even if you draw the money and say for the same money you get back. It not left. Or it not left. It just send to, you know, they use the telephone, same thing over line, same way. So it's a digitalized, right? So it's send and do one, boom, bam, bam. When you do transaction and you use the card and it's a boom, bam, bam. It don't go show you say this come off and they're not digitalized, man. So I'm going to tell you about digitalized to make one, and the bank will pay you in this. You have it already without the card, the better have for good. Give the people them the card, it better. Say work with less cash, but we can monitor. And we can't catch enough of the thief them with it, by the way. So we don't mind. Can you remember if a man come hold up and him hold a card, they can't stop the card. You give him the card. Give him the card. I remember you put limit on it, so you can't get certain things. So if you get it today, when I get it tomorrow, it can't stop. So it stop a thing and then give back, you know. So the card is more, you know, safeguard you. See, so we know that. But we have it. We have it. Now the bank card and them, we have them. You go in a supermarket, you use it. What you do? Them just your cash, but you know, remember you don't have no cash with you, you know. You not digitalize that, people. I want to the man here. Oh, we are doing Bank of Jamaica, we are digitalized and boom, bam, bam. Stop. I'm not gonna eat that so. So what that I do? The same thing where you do now, you just have your card. What am I gonna do? And by the way, the phone thing, we can put it on my phone itself right now. Me just go up there. I'm just trying to scan my card. See? And I'm instead of me take out my card, me use my phone. Boom, and the cash. It dep on my phone. It's an iPhone, man. Then dep on it. So me can boom on the cash. Me don't need the Bank of Jamaica to go do boom, boom, bam, bam. This. See? It have the bar, you just scan it, zoom. Right? Say the ask, you just go on Apple and you just scan zoom. So instead of my data do it. Whichever card number should I do it like she just boom bam bam bam. Like my daughter like QN, little genius, you know. So she just keep her she have fear card, but she just like keep my credit card and mother credit card and then you know and my debit too. And keep it on her phone. She not gonna use it like that, but when she do like that day I can buy something boom bam bam. I have to say, yeah, she just saw that. I said, then what on, you know, pick up the card, no that, you know, I have your thing, you know, I keep it. I say, you know, easy, you know, go on. Everything I have your thing then. She have them. She keep them. I just said, go. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. You understand? She have them. So she said, oh, that I'm going to do that. And she just boom, boom, bam, and she just do her thing. And do her thing. See? So you can just go in the shop and you just use a phone and you just, and you cash same way. You understand? Instead of going on my wallet and them things, I have it on my phone. So but the digital like is a great deal or something. That's another way bank or the set up, you just set up on your phone and you do it. And you go and just you cash it. That may I try to show you. And no man I tell about 500 years. Foolishness over 500 years. Stupidness. Man, Jano. Now go back here, man. See what I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, you can use the phone. You can do anything. You can do e-transfer. Same like how you have Cash App now and you have your Zelle and all kind of. You can do the same time. Boom, boom, boom. And you're good. You're good. You just say boom, boom. That means it's a digitalized thing set speed. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm not telling about digitalized like it not there. And Bank of Jamaica, so them can send it to your wallet. Most people have some phone in Jamaica, some phone, some blue and black. People phone now see certain little thing on it. Behave on yourself, man. Get real. But there, you know. Later. We keep it real, yeah? Apps. Later. Soon you're knock, yeah? Soon you're knockings. Cool.